Yeah, no, it was challenging in many ways. They played really hard, competed, and it forced us to play in a different style that we're used to. But thought it was great for us to, to figure out a different way to win games and be efficient.
You walked out of the locker room at halftime with a smirk on your face. What did you know after you guys completed this comeback?
I mean, I just I'm confident in our group and what we have, and we didn't play well at all that first half, so I just felt like we were going to respond in the second half, and we did that. D. White picked up an offensive foul on Ben Caro early on, and that kind of set up a trend of other calls that went our way, and we were able to get it going.
What changed after he went out?
I think Joe, even coming out at halftime, he was just challenging us to play faster, to play with more pace, and that's what we were trying to do. And when he went out, that's obviously a big part of what they do scoring wise, and I felt like we locked in even more, and we couldn't quite get it where we needed to. And to end that third, I felt like we were able to get it going there and have a nice run.
Jason had 37 points last game, 35 points, and close to triple-double tonight. Against that type of defense, how impressive was just the way he handled the last couple of games here?
Very impressive. The thing that impresses me the most about him is that time and time again, when it's time to finish off a series, get it done, he goes to another level. And tonight was so impressive just to see him. We get him to a certain point, and then he knows what to do and just kind of takes over. So that was pretty special to see him making play after play, whether it was him shooting it, him passing it on the defensive end, just all over the place. So pretty impressive the way he closed it for us.
A lot of the narrative in this series was that they were bothering you with their physicality. Obviously, you won in 5 games. Did that bother you guys? Like Joe was pointing out, hey, we're a physical team too. Do you guys feel like you playing the way you play?
Yeah, I mean, I think there was a lot that was being said by that. That's I feel like that kind of goes up my alley, playing in that way. So, and the strength of our team is that we can we can play different ways, and I feel like we are a physical team. Probably we don't put that emphasis as much as they do, but that's kind of what we do, and we just kind of took their shots, stayed with it, and our focus was always on winning the games. So we weren't. Even though there was heated moments throughout and things like that, but ultimately we knew where our eyes were, and it wasn't about no fake scuffle in the NBA. It was about winning the game.
You said you wanted to play a different way or had to play a different way in the series. How would you describe the way you guys had to play it?
I mean, you guys saw it. I mean, we want to shoot 63s. We want to get out there, run and gun. Play fast. And we couldn't do that. So sometimes you have to get it done different ways.
When you say that you have to get it done different ways, I mean, this is 5 games of getting it done a different way. It's not just like one game or a stretch. To do it for an entire series, I don't want to say how tough was that, but I mean, that is a big adjustment for you guys.
It is a big adjustment, and it's more on, JT, JB, Derek, them being able to handle the different coverages and being able to execute and having to score in different ways, because with the rest of us we kind of fall in line, but those guys I felt like did a really good job, just dissecting what needed to be done. Our coaches put us in really good position, making things clear for us to see out there, and those guys went and executed it.
With Drew Holiday missing the final 3 games, Jamal Mosley said pregame that Payton Pritchard kind of picked up some of that defensive role that Drew normally plays. How do you guys think you guys collectively were able to kind of make up for his absence in Payton as well?
Sorry, can you say that last part? Come on, D. White.
Just about Drew Holiday not being available for you guys the last 3 games. Before the game, I asked Jamal Mosley about that, and he said that Pritchard kind of stepped in.
Yeah. I mean, well, what Drew does for us it's elite. The impact that he has on our team, it's you can't measure it. But going to his point, yes, I felt like Payton all series. His ball pressure, his impact was noticeable, and he was just trying to find ways to impact the game and impact winning. And Payton was key for us there. And then finally there in this last game, he got some open looks and was able to hit some shots and things like that. But defensively, yes, I felt like he bothered them, and he was a big factor for us.
You guys have
Last
seen,
question.
You guys have seen both the Knicks and the Pistons a lot. What stands out to you about both of those teams?
Just teams that play really hard. Obviously, the Knicks, very talented team. Obviously, Brunson's their leader and just presents a lot of problems. And the Pistons, it's a gritty team, tough team that plays hard. And Cunningham's been having an unbelievable year. And that's another team that's dangerous. So, we'll wait and see what happens.
Thank you all.